Hey everyone, welcome to another ZENKAIGER news breakdown here on Go Mango. Alright, as always, I'm your host Frozen Stratos, and today, well, it's actually the day after the press conference, and the press conference came with a bunch of actor reveals, character information, and the very awesome trailer that we'll get to. But before that, we have some toys to talk about, because those ended up dropping right after the press conference itself, straight from Bandai. We're going to be taking a look at the DX Mecha and some other things, but there are a few figures that we did leave for Soda Pop to cover, and we'll talk about more of that at the end. So without further ado, let's hop into this ZENKAIGER news. First up, like I said, we are taking a look at the DX Mecha, and some of them are looking good. Let's take a look at these a little bit closer. So first up, let's talk about the combination between Gaon and Juron, and these two, you know, they're going to be doing everything you want them to. You got the regular mecha versions, or the ranger versions, I guess. Then you have what can be generously described as an animal form. It is certainly something, and whatever that something is, it's not much of an animal. Either way, you know, we're getting it. We've got compromises. That's just how these things work. It's just strange. Hey, they do also combine, which, oh man, those some lanky legs. It's a very top-heavy design. But what I wasn't expecting was the clear split right down the face. That's really cool. Anyway, that's about it for, you know, these guys, except for Reds, because Juron basically is the one that houses all of the sounds, so he's just going to be able to make those sounds. That's just how that's gonna work. Let's move on into the combinations, because you can absolutely mix and match. I've been working with a lot of math, so it looks like they're cross-multiplying. Anyway, this looks neat. I don't know, I like the combination aspect. It gives you a lot of things to do with these, even though you're only going to be getting the 2 mecha. Anyway, let's move on into the next one, since we're already seeing it here. The combination between Vroon and Majin. And these guys look a whole lot better. It's a lot more well proportioned, and I don't know, like, the bulk is all in the right places. Let's take a look at the individual pieces, and they once again look great as well, except, you know, Vroon, his arms are a little, I guess, skinny. I don't know. Either way, they do the combination just fine. And Vroon is going to be the one with all the sounds as well. That's basically it for these guys, the main mecha. We knew basically all of this before, but now we actually get to put some images to some information. Also, hey, you know what else helps make sounds? These, the Linger, the gears that go into the Linger. These help make the sounds, and they're also going to be featured in the Gashapon set, so that's really nice. Basically everything here is what we expected, except for the bottom right, which is a very shiny, very pretty looking gear, but it's probably also going to be a special chase variant, so that's going to be a bit difficult for some of the collectors out there. My condolences to you. Anyway, that's it for the toys, I believe. But hey, we were talking about sounds and stuff. We were talking about Linger. You know what else helps make the sounds happen in the Linger? The actors that voice the toy itself. We got a reveal of who that's gonna be, and actually, it's no one that we've sort of seen before, or at least in Sentai Rider, any sort of toku. Her name is Lenne Hart. She is an American actress, an American voice actress, and she is lending the voice to the Linger, and that's really cool. I don't know. I'm just very excited. It's nice to get like a breath of fresh air when it comes to your Sentai sounds. So this is going to be really cool. Anyway, oh, actually, you know what? It's strange. This is a very strange thing to say, potentially, but if she is an American voice actress, she might be more available at, like, conventions or something. I don't know what circuits she runs in, but it might be a lot easier for you to, like, hey, could you say this sound? And then, you know, or say this phrase or whatever, then she says it, and then someone can modulate it, and then maybe make their own Linger sounds. I'm just saying this because she is technically more accessible in terms of fans here in America. Well, I guess not really with COVID. Anyway, this is a very long, strange tangent. Let's move on into some of the other reveals that they gave us. Specifically with the person who will be singing the opening of the show. And this would be Ultraman Dyna. So yeah, not only are we getting you know, some new blood in the toys, we're getting some, I guess, older heroes just cropping up. So the opening theme, the Zenkaiger, is going to be performed by Tsuruno Takeshi. Please excuse the pronunciation. And yeah, he did play Ultraman Dyna. We did not get any sort of information on what we're going to be doing for an ending theme, but what we did get is information on who is going to be composing the music for the show, and that would be Watanabe Chume. And if you don't know who this man is, I didn't, you know, before recently, and he is a tenured man. Like, if you've watched any old tokusatsu, like from the ground level old tokusatsu, he's probably composed music for it, and he's back, and he's making it for this show. That's incredible. Like, to weave that part of the legacy into this show is so magnificent to me, and I can't wait to see or listen to what he's got in store. That's really cool. Anyway, that's it for, you know, I guess overall music. Let's move on to actors. So we have our first sort of confirmation of who's going to be who. There was apparently, you know, a teaser image, KK, you know, teasing the actor of this character, and a lot of people were thinking it was going to be the dude that was Kirame Pink's boyfriend in one of the episodes, or love interest in one of the episodes, but it did not turn out to be him. This is Komajin Kita, and he's going to be playing ZENKAIGER or Goshikida Kaito. So that's really cool. I like his jacket. Let's move on into this next one. These are going to be more you know, voice actors, since we're going to be talking about the voice actor for Zenkai Juran, or just Juran. He will be voiced by Asanuma Shintaro, and one of his major works includes the dub of Drake and Josh. He was Drake Parker, and I cannot get over that fact. That is incredible, and I love it. But yeah, I'm sure he's done a bunch of other stuff, but more importantly, he was Drake Parker in Drake and Josh. Anyway, he's not the only one. Let's take a look at Gaon's voice actor, Kaji Yuki, who also voices Eren Yeager, or voiced past tense, because I guess that's over now, I think. But yeah, that's really cool. Also, we have Zenkai Rune, who's going to be voiced by Sato Takuya, who also voiced Meijin Kawaguchi III from Gundam Build Fighters. Was it This one's the regular Gundam Build Fighters, but he voices Kawaguchi III. I think this is the right one. I think this is the right image. I've watched most of these, but I don't quite remember the names. I think this is right. Anyway, the last voice that we got revealed was Majin or Zenkai Majin, voiced by Miyamoto Yume, or Rika from Gridman SSSS, or however you want to pronounce the S's, or put the inflections on whichever S's you want. Yeah, so that's really cool. We have a slew of new, characters here with a bunch of voices. That's awesome. But we also have, allies, character actors, the regular stuff. And we have Goshikita Yatsude being played by Sakakibara Ikue. Once again, very sorry. But she seems to be pretty cool. She is going to be Kaito's grandma. She's kind of awesome. Like, if you saw the trailer, she's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just very excited. Apparently she used to be an idol back in the day, and that's awesome. That's very cool. Anyway, that's it in terms of, character reveals and stuff, but we did get a bit of a trailer, and, I'm gonna cherry pick a little bit of information from a few screenshots. I did kind of want to do a trailer breakdown, but then I realized, oh, Toei's gonna strike my channel for that. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to take a look at some screenshots. And this first one I got was from right at the beginning. We have Aka Ranger giving our main character his transformation gear. Not even his gear, not even the Go Ranger gear. It is his gear. Like, he is bestowing it upon him. So that's really interesting. Then we got he's charging up his weapon, but we also get to see the bad guys in the background, and they look really cool. I really like it. They have, little plugs, sticks of plugs. I don't know. I guess these must be, either corrupted Kakainoids or just the bad guys' main faction. Either way, I don't know. They look cool. Speaking of some bad guys... Oh, no, wait. We also got this awesome image of our main character and his grandma using the gear at Linger. And some people were speculating that she would end up being either the Deca Master type character or the 6th Ranger. I don't know if I see that, but that would be really cool. I would like it. I would love it a lot. Yeah, anyway, moving on. We have this image here. This is presumably one of our first fights, and it makes sense because, we have the combination of Gaon and Juron, and those are the toys that are coming out first in terms of the DX line. And we knew from before that each of the villains that they will be fighting are going to be based off of, different worlds that are from Sentai and whatnot. Maybe the villains of that world, or a villain based off of things from that world. And to me, this kind of this looks like a dinosaur and a bunch of mushrooms. I don't know if the mushrooms are part of the world already, or if they did that to the world, but either way, the villain itself, it is a mushroom and it is a dinosaur. So maybe Crayon from Ryu Soldier, and then also the dinosaur aspect from Ryu Soldier. I don't know. Could be pointing toward that. I have no idea. That's just speculation. Anyway, also, we got this beautiful shot of every single Red Ranger, and then also the ZENKAIGER. Someone pointed out that we aren't able to see Powder-En Ichigo here, and I got super worried, and I also still don't see him in here either. I don't know, man. I hope he's in here. It's really tough to see. So, pick at this away what you can. That was a weird sentence to say. It's 3:41 a.m. I'm just gonna... I think we're good? Yeah, cool. We're wrapping up this video because that's just what we're doing today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Or why don't you go on over to Sotopop, where you can check out the rest of the toy information, because what we saw today was not all we got. We got the brand new change series of figures, and we're breaking that down over at Soda Pop, so go ahead and check that out. And there are links in the description down below to how you can help support the Black Lives Matter movement by donating money, signing petitions, and watching videos. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, we got ZENKAIGER merch, because I'm very tired. It's almost 4 a.m. Thanks for watching. Keep it. Ooh, oh man, I need some sleep, man. I woke up early. Ugh.